Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Dark Souls Weaponlocke Challenge Run, the livestream series where we ban a weapon class after every boss battle. If you want to watch these challenge runs in your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boot that bell button to stay notified. Now, last time we defeated Pinwheel and the Four Kings, and got curved greatswords, and I think just regular greatswords out of the way. And now we'll be making our way over to the Tomb of the Giants to try and defeat Gravelord Nito. Possibly, but we'll probably do some exploring first. Before we do that, though, I do want to make sure we buy some more Twinkling Titanite and do some upgrading. So, without further ado, the Chamber of the Princess. Ah, yes, we were indeed there, Raptor. Also, how's it going, you two? Y'all having a nice week? I'm thinking what we should do is we need to choose a hammer to upgrade and then just go for it. Since we're approaching the point where we would need our hammer for, or sorry, not hammer, our great hammer, I should say, because we already did hammers. Okay. Yeah. Okay, spent a decent amount of time studying, and also spent time playing out that's things I need to do. That's good. Have to draw out some spaceship. Hits a large cool. Well, is it fair to say, Drefgor, that you haven't written much lore for the spaceship? Because if that's the case, then maybe writing about the spaceship itself and what it means in the rare concept of the game might make it more exciting to draw. That's at least what I found with Hartwell, is the dungeon tile sets have been a lot more fun to draw when I have some idea of what the location is in the grander scheme of things, rather than just being some arbitrary place. Yo, Seven Sice, long time no see, how you been? Welcome. What's new? Welcome to the Dark Souls challenge run. Right now we are trying to figure out, which one do we want to go for? I love the Dragon Tooth. It's a fantastic weapon. It also requires a lot of strength that we do not have, so we'd have to two-hand that. Who's gonna do us more damage, I wonder? Pretty cool. It was basically like a space trailer. Okay. Sounds interesting, Rekor. I'm sorry to hear that, Hopper Nicholson. Been good, just really busy with school and work. How have you all been? Well, doing alright, Seven Size. I continue to work on Hartwell in my spare time. And currently moving on to a Dark Souls challenge run to kind of prepare for Elden Ring, which is coming up. I think the release is late next month, so definitely exciting times to be a challenge runner. I'm also working on a script for a YouTube video, which has been taking a while to write the script just because I have so many other things going on in real life. But I feel like once I get the script down, I'll be able to put something out there that hopefully you guys find interesting. So what was the video about? I'm going to essentially make what I'll call a summary video for one of the challenge runs I've done in the past. So, and you guys can probably guess which one I would start out with, just because I've done a couple of challenge runs so far on this channel. But I feel like, as a challenge runner, it's well past time that I started doing that. So, I said I will not officially confirm anything, but I think you all can guess which one it's going to be. So, yep, I'm hoping to. But the thing is, since it's my first time doing it, I want to give it my best shot first and see, you know, try to get some good feedback from you all as well, and just hopefully become a better challenge runner overall. Now we need 10,000 souls, and I think the fastest way for us to do that would be to defeat some of these guys. So we'll probably take that step. And that yeet. Or... What? That was strange. But we take those. We take those. Yeah. I guess the thing I find behind myself when I'm writing the script is it's kind of hard to balance how much detail I want to go into for different sections. Because on the one hand, if I were to go into, I guess, great lengths of detail with every single section of the game, the video would easily be super duper long, and that doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense to me from what I've seen from other challenge runners. But on the other side of things, I also don't want to gloss over things that I feel were important or interesting. So it is kind of a balance of trying to find that right the thing is, I don't know if I can mention every funny moment, simply because if I had had the wherewithal to be working on this ahead of time as I was going through the challenge run, then I'd be able to much better document all those funny moments. But because there's like now many hours of footage, documenting every single funny moment isn't going to be practical. But that's not to say that documenting some interesting stuff that happened that was like pretty obvious can't come up if it makes sense. All right. Hello, sir. Alright, so what we're gonna do, chat, is we're just gonna quickly grind for 10,000 souls. That shouldn't take too long if we use our ultra great sword. But yeah, I will certainly mention some of the funnier moments that happen. I'm just saying I don't think I'll be able to get everything, just because, again, I don't want the video to go on forever, but I also don't know if I could accurately document every funny moment without rewatching every stream in full. Because that's not... I mean, you think of the point of the challenge runs videos is they're trying to answer the question and get the key details out of the way. And what we did is we kind of did a running attack with this, and that seemed to do it. That, yeah, and actually, wait a minute, where is our... I'm realizing we just upgraded the hammer, so where... sorry, the dragon tooth. Would this actually be stronger, I wonder? Let's find out. Nope. Ultra Great Sword's better. No. Where is it? But yeah, that's kind of where things are currently at. Hey, another Silver Knight straight sword. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, opening the menu in a game like this is a risk because you can't do anything. So, like, you can't actively defend yourself when the menu's open. I think Heartwell's much the same way. Like, if you open that menu, you're committing to letting your guard down, essentially. Well, the flip side, you know, the benefit is you could, in theory, pull out an item that might be more advantageous to the situation. So there's a balance to be had with it. There we go. So, glad to hear you're working more on your game, Dreadport. How does some of your other goals? And that's same to you, Copper Nicholson. I know you've been having a bit of a rough week, but have you at least been able to make some progress in some of your goals? Oh, also, if you're still here, Seven Sights, I am curious, what's the current game you're streaming? Since it has been a while since I've dropped by. Are you streaming another one of the Trails games, or if you moved on to something else? Because I know I still have a ton of Trails games to go through, and I want to do challenge runs where I can, so that's still a balance. All right, still starting to come with a lot of complex. That's cool. And we're dead. Okay, that's cool. Still 1000% my fault. I should have just gone for the Rhine attack like we usually do. Ooh. Hey, JD Leadle. It's done pretty well. He actually tested a PC version of Punch Bowl. Nice, nice. Glad to hear you're doing some playtesting then. Definitely excited to see it come together. I guess, out of curiosity, Hopper, what's giving you some trouble focusing on the job search? Because I feel like, from what you've said in the past, it seems like you would have everything you need to just start applying to jobs like crazy. So, that's what's kind of holding you back there, dude. That is Dark Souls for us. Yep, it does happen. Ooh. Excellent, JD Needle. I'm glad to hear you're resolving those bugs. Well, I do think it's good that you're able to focus on that driver's ed course, though, Copper, since, you know, it's good to learn new stuff and become a better driver. Those are good things. Nice, JD Needle. Congrats, dude. I'm happy to see that you're making such great progress, and I look forward to seeing how it turns out, dude. Now, the one thing I am going to say that's going to perhaps annoy you, but it's true, JD Eagle, is once you publish your game, in about 1 to 2 years, you'll look back on your game and you'll be like, man, I really messed this one thing up, or man, I could do this so much better now. And that's a perfectly normal feeling. It's okay. Like, that just happens. Just know that you're doing the best you can on every project as you go, depending on where you are at that point in your, I guess, point in your journey as a game developer. Oh, that's good, JD Beetle. Sounds like a good plan. Expand your programming knowledge a bit. Nice. And those are some pretty versatile programming languages for game development, though it does depend on what you're trying to do. I mean, heck, Java was used to make Minecraft, so there's definitely a lot you can do with that. Alright, but now we can do our +3 Dragon Tooth. Will deal a ton of blunt damage and be great for those annoying stellies. What? JD, don't lie. No. No. Okay, good. I was about to say, like, there's already enough. There's already too much of that going on. That damage, though. You are an idiot, v2.js? No. What even is that? That sounds terrified. Yep. Oh, hey, Dr. Nettleson, what's up? Yes, Topper, we can see your messages. What's up? No, we can see you, Topper Nettleson. It's all good. To the catacombs? No. To the Tomb of the Giants. Away! Ah. There was a last 10 messages. Okay, yeah, if you were posting messages before that, nothing came up, so I don't know. Huh. It would seem our attack range is actually higher with the... Like, significantly higher with this thing, so we can try and make use of that. I guess that made sense. If there's no signal, it's kind of hard to post anything in that circumstance. Alright, chat, now we have a question we have to answer. Do we want to listen to patches, or do we want to do what I usually do during these runs? What?
Good day. You look reasonably sane.
Why, thank you, patches.
Are you a cleric or something?
Yes.
Yes, I guessed as much. What is it, Tim? There's a stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but well, you're the cleric, right? I owe you for all that, praying and whatnot. I'll give you first pick. Well, go on. Have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
Well, you are correct, Record. There is some good treasure down there. I'll want to go down there anyway, but I also don't want to give patches the satisfaction. So, my only question to you, chat, is, does, Alright, so first thing, Copper Nicholson, forget the stinking cover letter. I've told you this many times already, dude. It really only helps in marginal circumstances, and if it's limiting your ability to get out job applications, is not worth the effort. That's my... And this is coming from someone who is gainfully employed and has gone through the job application process too. Now, that being said, quality engineer sounds like a cool position, but my question to you is, Copper, do you have the qualifications for that? If it's just like you're in a quality control room, you might be able to do that with just some kind of tech degree. But if it's like you need a specific engineering degree, they might just... Okay, fair enough, Hopper Nicholson. But yeah, I remember, I'm assuming by quality engineer you mean being in quality control somewhere, and you know, that's a really good job. Yeah, you make sure parts are made correctly and catch defects. It's important. Ever heard of Thomas Brush? I have not, JT Legal. But my only question is, does patches reward us with any useful items if we leave him alive, or is it better to just kind of yeet him? Because I'm okay with the yeeting. Yeah, this way. Okay, fair enough. In that case, fine, Patches. I know what's about to happen, but whatever. We'll make do. Tova's too trusting. This is Lord Dran. Lots you say you don't forgive him. That's important. Okay.
You got what you deserve. You damn clerics. You're worse than maggots.
How dare he treat my grandmother like that?
I'll strip your corpse clean.
Okay, fair enough, Dr. Nicholson. Well, it's good that you're in the driver's that stuff out of the way. But I'm again, you said you are the player. That's one thing I'm not sure either. Might as well get this stuff. Alright, well, there's a free skull lantern. We got ourselves some nice souls. Of course, now we have to defeat them. Better make sure we have our catalyst on hand in case we need some ranged weaponry. Okay, which one's going to give us the best spell buff? I am surprised. So the Azulith Catalyst is actually comparable to our Sorcerer's Catalyst. There's a match to adjust. Do anything. Might as well. It looks cool. I mean, look at this thing, chat. Hello.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are two fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Heavens, is there nothing? Nothing at all to be done?
Don't worry, fellow. Oh, priestess, I, Firekeeper Tova, shall save you.
There are two. They were one.
Don't worry, dear priestess. I, Firekeeper Tova, shall save you. Come here. Here, you rapscallions. Show me what you're made of. Well, I tried to parry that. Boop. Well, I'm impressed he dodged that. I was trying to... This is just a dank PvP battle. That's all this is. Enough with the dank. Boop. Over. Okay. That's one down. Now let's fight this other one properly. And there we go. We've saved you.
You banished those two hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you.
Aww.
Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I.
Aw. Well, that would have been nice, except that we can't use miracles right now.
That both Vince and Nico think.
Also, I see a shiny, and I want it. Oh, the worms. I forgot about those. Hello! I've also forgot how hard they hit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dark Souls, where Lovecraftian horrors are pretty commonplace. Yep, they have all the slaps. Oh, these things drop white titanite chunks. Interesting. So, like, for the holy stuff. Interesting. Cool. Alright, well, that was everything, seemingly. Duo Giants is so much nicer to explore with the sunlight magic, I will admit. I feel like I can actually understand the level's layout now, as opposed to just only being able to see, like, 2 feet in front of me. Oh, whoops. Speaking of which... I think the Ultra Great Sword will do better here for the sole reason the attack rate is significantly higher. Try it out. Boop! That's more like it. Complete overkill, just the way we like it. Anything? Ah, there's the ladder. Now the annoying question, you say. What's that? Oh, I make at least once every stream. Whoa, whoa. Oh, you wanna know what, well, that's what we've currently done, Record. Oh, what weapon are we using against Nito? Great hammers. Definitely great hammers. And the reason I say great hammers is because the... Well, that could have ended in disaster. The reason I say great hammers is the, they're great at getting rid of Stalabros. As they just yeet them to the ground. That'd be my choice, personally. How do I get up there? I know there's a way up there. Oh, wait, no, I have to go down before I can go up, that's right. Go this way. There's big Stalabro. Not. This is not ideal. Drink. I can't see anything. Yeah, that's my current thoughts, Record. We'll just lower this guy to... Come on, Stalabro. There we go. Now let's take care of our bait archer friends. The Silver Knight archer wannabes. You might want him a little lower, buddy. I don't know why I find that funny. I just do. Like, they have these these great bows, but they shoot right over our heads. They're so tall. Oh, Dark Souls. Never change. Oh, and there's that item. So I think they... Ah, smart. They did put something there. Cool. Yeah, what do you usually use it in? That's what did you use it in Gravelord Nito Record, just out of curiosity? Okay. So the goal is to try and trap these guys one at a time. Just facing more than one is not going to be ideal. Hello, sir. I thought I dodged that. Oh. Okay. That makes sense, Record. I was just want to. You may want to read a divine weapon for Skeleton Bros. Makes sense, just so that they don't respawn. It's useful for getting through the catacombs that way. Over there. Nope. I missed it. No. Ha! We got some eyes of death. Ah, so Neo's weak to fire. Good to know. Ah, so this was the way back up. Circular level design principles for the win, chat. Because you have to understand, like Dark Souls 2, something like this wouldn't be here. Same thing with Dark Souls 3. Very much designed to go in one direction. Whereas in Dark Souls 1, they found a very interesting, albeit convoluted way to get the player back up there, even though this area may seem to lend itself to not letting you get back up to places. Goes back to why I love the level design of Dark Souls 1. I know there's a lot of... Yeah, lots of Stella Bros down there. That didn't do anything. Oh, am I hitting? Am I hitting the ceiling? I won't be surprised. Okay, so a large divine ember and some humanity. Okay. Well, I do want stuff. But I think we'd be better off going down there when we're better equipped rather than trying to just hammer ourselves in there right now. So let's rest up and excuse me, prepare for it. Are you resting up? Boop. Let's also make sure to collect our reward because we deserve those twin humanities.
Weren't supposed to survive that. No matter. Our settle this once and for all. You lousy self-righteous cleric.
Oh, he's just gonna fight us. Alright then, buddy. You've done this to yourself, Patches. You want to fight against Firekeeper Tova? Well, that's what you're gonna get. What? No kidding? I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in you. Well, I will say one thing, he is fast. Bye, Patches. Oh, he does this for humanity. And a Crescent Axe. Ooh, interesting. So maybe that was a good call. I've never seen this weapon before. Where are you? Well, you look cool, so what's unique about you? Ooh. So you deal magic damage, interesting. Very interesting. AR is remarkably high considering it's not upgraded. So Crescent Axe deals with faith. Why he would even have that as beyond. maybe he was secretly a cleric all along. Either that or he defeated a cleric for it. One of the blessed weapons way of the white, the Crescent Axe bequeaths to cleric warriors who have proven their faith. So you know what? This is like the perfect weapon for Tova, because it's like bequeaths to cleric warriors who have proven their faith. Do we know anybody like that here, chat? I mean, that's basically who Firekeeper Tova is at this point. It's basically it's her weapon, seemingly, even more than the Gargoyle Axe potentially. So, I mean, we do have 10,000 souls. Let's see what it takes to upgrade this thing. I mean, the AR is surprisingly high, probably because of all that magic damage. Okay, so how's it compare in length to the Gargoyle Axe? Okay, I think the Gargoyle Axe is maybe slightly longer, but not by much, honestly. And no, they're comparable in length. Alright, we still get the fast slashy attack. Okay, so it's still an axe. Definitely looks pretty cool. Yeah, basically, both this and the Gargoyle Axe are so long they could be Howards, but they're not.
Well, hello again.
What does it take to reinforce this? Can it be a magic weapon? Ah, okay, so it is Twinkling Titanite, so it's one of those kinds of weapons. Okay.
I'll be seeing you then.
That's neat. Oh, out of curiosity, Record, what kinds of food do they make in that nearby restaurant? Oh dear. Try plunging attack. It didn't work. That's always my default if I'm falling a long distance. Try a plunging attack because maybe. I don't think it actually reduces the damage, but in my mind it does. Ooh, well, those both smell. I know those both made for some very good kinds of food, Gravelord. Sounds delicious. Ah, fair enough, Ripcord. Yeah, that's fascinating. It's already just one level up, and we're already just close to the AR rating of the Gargoyle Axe. Definitely more of an endgamey kind of weapon, I'm assuming. Well, I tried a plunging attack, and I almost got yeeted. Okay, solid damage. And it's not anywhere close to fully upgraded, so cool. Well, I definitely like the design of it. Oh, cool. Also, just the fact that I didn't even know this weapon existed. Like at all, and we just got it seemingly randomly. It almost seems like it made sense in the stream lore. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, now I think of that. Yes, as Tova seems to like using axes. There's only one thing to do. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Akimbo Lawn Axes. How does this make any sense? Well, not in the slightest, because we can't use both of them at the same time. This is in Dark Souls 2. We can try. This is so impractical. Yeah, it's like this was Dark Souls 2. We could totally dual wield this and it'd be hilarious, but we can't. Though it does look funny, you have to admit. Like who are the like what does this accomplish? Okay. Anyway, I had to do that, but let's get back to. Oh, normal stuff. Also reminds me of the time that we used 2 shields in a fight because of the when we used like the Rash Trust and Shield and the Butterfly Shield against the Stradium, and that was definitely a unique thing. Drew. Yeah, that's the thing about Dark Souls 2. It's definitely an acquired taste, but there some things it does extraordinarily well, and you know, dual wielding was one of those things. Like, definitely opened up a lot of interesting strategies, especially with power stancing. And weirdly enough, for whatever reason, you could power stance crossbows. Not bows, but crossbows, seemingly. Well, will that ever happen? We don't know. But we'll see how Elden Ring turns out. Granted, Elden Ring's going for more of a Breath of the Wild kind of thing, with stuff being more open. But we'll see. Okay. Can I hit anything with this? Well, if I made everything except what I want to hit. How would I? Come on. Oh, did I hit? Yeah, it definitely hit. Alright, a lot of stellies down there. So you all know, there's only one thing to do. Now, if you'll excuse me. YOLO! Let's go! I can't believe that actually worked. So much damage. Oh yeah, like Lost Bastille, Hyatt's Tower of Flame, like even some of the more decrepit places in Dark Souls 2 are still interesting. Like, I always think of the gutter and how, like, you know, as dark and decrepit that is, I definitely enjoy I like the way the gutter's designed, aesthetically speaking, way more than Blighttown, even though I think Blighttown's probably the better designed area overall. Yep, you got the Dragon area. There's plenty of cool places in Dark Souls 2. It's a shame it's just not all that interconnected. Oh, also, we made that jump. Which, yes, we can do. So we can use that just to walk past everything and get towards the end. Yeah, that's the thing. Blighttown is definitely a better designed level, but I think the gutter is more aesthetically interesting. That's just my opinion. Because I think the way they space out the torches in the gutter allows for some pretty creative traversal ways, and it also just looks cool. Alrighty. I think there was one more. Oh, alright. Did ourselves a large divine ember, so that's good. Hello, Copper Nichols, and welcome back. We just ourselves a divine ember. Oh, it's an ember that lets us make divine weapons, so weapons that deal holy damage. Oh. That was kind of close. How do we get up there again? Probably some other way we have to slide down. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we kind of have to go back up here. Climb, climb, climb! Nova, I feel like there's a mistake here with those arrows. Oh, there. Well, I mean, I think the way up there is there's probably a... I know there's like a slide somewhere, like a different slide than what I'm used to. Climb, Tova, and we're dead. Yeah, I called that. Should've just fought him, that's my own bad. Oh, while we're here, that's we forgot to rest at the Tomb of the Giants. It's all good. Now you might be saying, Antomicx, why do you know how to get up there? Because in the Daughters of Ash mod for Dark Souls, the bonfires actually moved to on top of that giant tomb. So if you don't know how to get up there, you don't get a bonfire. So. Yes, I did, Copper Nicholson. So after playing through Dark Souls several times, I decided to try the Daughters of Ash mod because it's kind of like I likened the Daughters of Ash mod to Staller the First Sin Edition for Dark Souls 2, in that it changes a bunch of stuff in the game while still retaining the same core philosophy. No, you misunderstand, Copper Nicholson. I don't hate mods. I enjoy mods from time to time, but I feel that it's important to experience a game in its originally intended form before branching off to try mods. And we're dead. So does that make sense, Copper Nicholson? Like, for perspective, I would not have tried the Daughters of Ash mod if I had not beaten Dark Souls 1 first, because then it would have just diminished the experience of playing Dark Souls 1 the normal way, or just the way it was originally designed. But because I played through Dark Souls 1 and loved it so much, then I could have a greater appreciation for the Daughters of Ash mod and being able to connect the dots for what changes in that mod compared to Dark Souls 1, how those changes really affect the way you approach the game. It does a bit more than just changing enemy placement, Director. So it gives enemies different kinds of attacks. Sometimes it actually adds in some unique bosses, makes certain enemy types actual bosses, and rebalances a lot of bosses as well. And it also, I think it also changes the description. It changes the lore descriptions for a lot of the weapons, and adds in some other mechanics as well. One thing I remember from the Daughters of Ash mod that was interesting is you can't actually pull the levers of like the bell towers without having like a certain strength level of glove. Like, that's a thing. Like, your grip just isn't good enough to pull it. And that was like a gating mechanism. And as for like boss redesigns, I mean, I don't want to give too many spoilers, so I'll just go over one of the ones I found quite interesting. So the Moonlight Butterfly boss normally isn't that challenging for melee characters. It's very much just a waiting game. Well, Copper Nicholson, and why'd you go, you know, if your dad's having some trouble and maybe you can, and we're probably about to die. Okay. Hey, what was I saying? But yeah, if your dad's having trouble, maybe go over there, give him some support. That might be something to consider. Oh! Bye, Skelly! And that skeleton, I don't think knows how to climb ladders, so we're good. Well, my thought, Copper Nicholson, is like, I mean, have you ever felt sad? That's a bad question. Have you ever felt like, man, it'd be great to just talk with someone about how I'm feeling right now, because I don't feel so down the inside. I don't really know how to express it. I mean, that's where supportive family members and friends can really be helpful. Is you're there for one each other, or when you need it most. So yeah, what Brett was saying. Just like how you find it comforting to say, hey, maybe have a friend around to talk to when you're feeling a bit down. Perhaps your dad would find it comforting to be able to chat with his son about stuff, just to when maybe he's not doing so well on a particular day. Just a thought. Ow. Ow. Over. What? All right, kicks. Can we one shot with the ultra raid sword? I wonder. Like we go for a running strike. Oh, we can. Let's go. That's awesome. That's really awesome. All right, no problem, Dr. Nicholson. Hope everything goes well. All right, so now that we're back up here, let's see if we can't find the correct way to slide down there. I'll approach things very slowly. All right, this looks... anything? Is this... Did I just lock myself out? Oh wait, no, I know where I am. We drop down here and... yeah, now we're right here again. That's not where I want to be. We'll let you get up there that early. Just because of the way the level's designed, but well, that's not quite where I want to go. Okay. Hello, sir. And goodbye, sir. Oh. It doesn't make sense for this to knock down the giant stellar, because I mean, if you think about it, this sword is massive. Like really, really massive and heavy. Well, since we both missed. And bye, Stelly. Okay, that is a slide. But I don't think I want to slide down. I don't want to slide down there. Well, I see a shiny, but there's... I'm trying to remember, do I just jump off in this direction and we'll land in the right spot? That doesn't seem right. Isn't this just the way we went before? My question. So we're trying to get on top of that coffin over there. Coffin that's in that direction. I just can't remember if we're supposed to just hop off right here or just continue a bit further. Well, guess I'll just try to see what I take. YOLO! Oh, that was right. Let's go. The YOLO has paid off. Well, kinda. Now how do I get up there? Is it shallow enough for me to walk there? Seemingly not. Yeah, maybe just the end last time. I guess the question becomes, can I roll up the slope? Possibly, but certainly... Actually, let's get rid of that guy. That's going to be annoying. And lock on. I can see him, game. Can I not? Well, he can't hit us from here, so... I also like that my aim is clearly on point. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. That's one of the trickier things about slopes like this is it gives the illusion that you're actually going up very high when in fact that's all just an animation and it's not actually you getting up any higher than you seemingly could. Like it looks like it makes you think you should get up there, but I guess my question is, what are we really accomplishing up there? Because I don't remember if there's actually any item up there. Yeah, I think there is in like the Daughters of Ash mod, but not necessarily here. Oh well. Let the record show we attempted things. And there's the shiny though. I want the shiny. So we'll get the shiny. I also have to admit, this is it's remarkably quiet in the Tomb of the Giants right now. As I normally don't clear out this pathway. It's usually the constant sound of arrows being fired and giant skeletons stomping about, but now it's just like an excavation in sight. I think the angle is just straight that way, but I want a shiny item over here. And just jump to that. Dang, that is non-trivial to get. Okay. I think we just have to jump for it, honestly. Watch it end up being that we're supposed to go up on like a curved path somewhere else to get there, and this is just perhaps some cheese. I mean, Dark Souls is the kind of game that lets you do stuff like that. It's just the Giant's definitely one of the areas I don't usually explore as thoroughly, mostly because of all the bottomless pits and darkness. Hey, welcome back, Record. Right now, I am attempting to get a shiny that has eluded us. It is just in a rather awkward spot, as you can see. Give ourselves some space to run. And jump! Wow, okay, that is what you have to do. It's only a humanity. Oh well. It's nice, it's just... with hopes for something a little more interesting, but oh well. We do take those. Onward. Up. Well, there's a part of me that wants to use some... You know, there's a part of me that wants to restore humanity just so that we can have that invasion. And I hear the Stella dodge, so... Let's do that, so... Humanity. There we go. Well, there's no reason not to at least Tyndall to a +10 here, Redcore. And besides, increasing item discovery is never a bad thing. Anyway, Steldod, where are you? I hear you. Oh, I think, yep, there you are. Hello, Steldod. So, I would say that these things is more bears than anything else. They're super aggressive. He also clearly sees me. And we can also one-shot them, so that's good. All we have to do is bop them, and that's good, and we're good. Yeah, he did just kind of disappear. That's all good. Ah, I see the bonfire down there. Way down there. Yep, I remember that bonfire. Oh, hello, sir. Let's fight you in a more appropriate area. Okay. This'll do. Bye-bye, sir. And there's our white Titanite chunk. Now, where is that? Oh, he's way over there. Well, excuse me, Mr. Skeleton Archer. I kind of have a Stella. Oh dear. I want to bop the Stella Hadad. How dare. Alright. Stella Hadad has been bopped. Yeah. Yep, that's how Tome. I guess those big bad knights didn't like a taste of their own medicine, right? Alright, where's the other Stella? Well, I mean... I hear... over there. Bye-bye. Oh, wow! Oh wow, that attack just yeets them. That's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially found the yeet attack. I don't know why I find that so amusing. So we'll be playing Dolph, yeah. Or basically. And that's how Dolph was invented. No, I'm not sure that's how Dolph works. What? Of course it does, silly. You just hit a white piece of material with a heavy piece of metal. That's somewhat surprisingly accurate. Okay, I'll give you that. Nice screen. Okay. Oh wow, so we were here. This is just kind of an area. Makes sense. I know there's some items around here. Just want to make sure I'm not missing them. Nothing really jumps out at me yet, so... This way. I think this is the way to the bonfire. No? No bonfire? I have a bad feeling about this, chat. You know I don't like it when there's just some arbitrary item in the middle. Effigy shield. Oh, so this is where we have to come into self-reversal. Well, I definitely want that range, so we're gonna be looking for that one. It's going to be somewhere around here then. Because that's such a good range. Just more souls is always a good thing, so that's a... They say dropping down some... Yeah, that sounds right. I just don't know where exactly we drop down. Okay, so it's around here somewhere. Okay, where exactly? Oh, well, there's literally a spot there. Oh, actually, I have an idea. An actually good use for this. Okay, well that wasn't nearly as luminescent as I thought. So, we have a different option. And that's to use... these. They're all Prism Stones. Well, that's a no-no, so... Okay, well, that is a spot. But... I think we would just walk down there anyway to... That might be the first time I've used Prism Stones for their intended purpose. Okay, yeah, it's just right there. Where's the doggo? I hear the doggo, or I guess the bear. Where's the bear? Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Ah, bait Stella, bro. 1 second. Boop. And that right there is probably the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring, if I had to guess. So we'll find some way to get over there. First, it's lit. And since we're here, I might as well up a humanity, kindle it up. Since Nito is, Gravelord Nito can be like I said, it's one of the bosses I tend to struggle with, so... We have the Ray of Kindling, so there's no reason we can't double reinforce here. There we go. He says, yeah, up there, we need to go... I think it's actually from the way over there. Will this work? No, it will not. You're about to get chased. It looked like Tova barely tapped the skeleton and it basically exploded. It's just like... Ladies and gentlemen, that is called momentum, force transfer. Boop. Here. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. Oh, here. Well, I put the barrel one too many times. That was my own fault. Try jumping. That's a classic one. Well, I got it. Found that to be tricky just because they do attack pretty quickly. Let's try our souls back first. Oh, I see. It's there, chat. Right there. That's where we gotta go. Okay. Now we're heading back up then. Please hit. Got it. Boop. Okay. So, trying to orient myself here. This is where Prism Stones would come in handy. Ah, there it is. Okay. Using Prism Stones for their intended purpose. Walk off here and we should be good. Yep. I hear the doggo. Ah, they're all down there. Well, I know as soon as we get this, we're going to be surrounded, so... YOLO! Surprise, skeletons! Tova knows how to one-shot you. I messed that up completely, and that failed spectacularly. Oh, that is my own hubris. Oh well. It was indeed a surprise. Let's get our souls back. Sadly, they knew how to two-shot us. Yep. If you think about it, they're just a tower of bony hands, so that could definitely hurt a lot. Prism Stones is spirit. That's okay, because I know it's right there-ish. Alright, Dire Souls. Solid, solid. Okay. Now there's the doddos down there, or not the doddos, the bears down there. There's a part of me that's tempted to do a plunging attack. I could just jump back over that way, in theory. Boop. There we go. Yep. That's a lot of souls that we see, but it's not enough. We need more. 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 And that's why we'll use this. Then we have to get the Soleil in the game. One of the things I do like about Dark Souls 3 is they let you get the Covenant's gold. They let you get the Covenant's Silver Serpent ring pretty early, if I'm remembering correctly, if you know where to look. And that can be great for grinding purposes. And in Dark Souls 3, there's even a shield that if you equip it will let you get more souls, so that's cool too. Ah, we got you for a chat. You're so heavy because of the sword. We got him. This honestly might be a good spot to grind just because of how much souls these guys yield. Yeah, let's lay down. Go for, yeah, it does further. We're getting a lot of souls of brave warriors, which are also worth a lot too, so that's good. Very, very good. There's the ladder. Cool. Yeet. Alright, now I know that there's supposed to be someone who's summoned there, but we're not human yet, so we gotta resolve that. Yep, we do want to beat Leroy, because if we can get ourselves that shield, that with HP regen, it'd certainly be nice. Wait, what do you mean? Never mind. No Leroy? We're not human. Or are we human? No, we're not. Oh, I hadn't forgotten. It's Why did I do that? I thought that was a path. No. Tova can defeat all the skeletons in one hit. Also Tova randomly walks off a cliff. Well, it would be a good time to kindle ourselves anyways. Sorry, not to kindle ourselves. To reverse our humanity back anyways. So... return to human. Alright, there's part of me that wants to get rid of that thing so it's posing a threat to us. So... oh, that's bad. Tova. Run at the stick. Alright, we got it. That's all that matters. We got it. That's all that matters. You know what my guess is, chat? My guess is that this Ultra Great Sword must be made of, like, lead or something, or just have some absurdly heavy and dense material in its center. Because I can see no other reason why this thing would be so chunky compared to some of the other stuff we've seen in this game. Oh, there's our souls. Of course it's over there. Alright. Well, you know what that means, chat. It could be made entirely of Titanite. That wouldn't surprise me, honestly, because Titanite's probably pretty heavy. Alright, now we have our souls. We have almost 50,000 souls. That's a lot. Quite a lot. Well, at this point in the game. I know for people doing tons of New Game Plus runs, 50,000 souls is like nothing, but for us, vanilla standard playthrough. Yep, Leroy Jenkins. And now it's time to fight our friend. And for the memes, I want to use the Crescent Moonets. I know he's going to pop up, I think, over here, right? Yep. Let's go! Perfect! Fastest invasion ever! Alright, I'm here to do battle. Yeets! Clip is in order. This is Lordran! Bet that we got 25,000 souls for that, too. Oh. I see it. Nope. No! Come back. Oh well. We did the thing. That's what matters. Oh, that is clever. I like that. I forgot this was here, but I like that. They're using the enemies as like a gate. That's actually really clever. I like that. So it's like they're working together. So neato. Very neato. Oh, the pinwheels. I forgot about this. Oh, and the baby stellies are here too. I think the baby stellies respawn endlessly here is the thing. It might actually be better to use a faster weapon here because of the baby stellies. So many pinwheels. Why? Why you do this? We're getting surrounded. I don't like it. Pinwheels are everywhere. We already beat you last stream. Are you that much of a sore loser to have to come back this many times? What are they doing? Yeah, the baby stellies are funny until you get surrounded by them, and then they're terrifying. How many pinwheels are even over here? Hardcore, parkour. Also the fact they spawn up everywhere. And I think they just spawn endlessly here for whatever reason. Let's just get our items and get back. Yes, this is kind of annoying having to keep running from these things. Baby stellies everywhere. Okay. Now, we have 90,000, we have almost 90,000 souls, so I do not feel like, essentially risking those. Yo, Titanite slab. So let's head back, let's spend these souls, and then we can do what we will. Just don't want to get cursed. Oh, item. I would have missed that if I wasn't paying attention. That's good. I think it's the souls of a hero that reward the most. Unless there's like a soul of a brave hero or something. Yeah, we have a ton of souls, so we should go spend them. Oh, it's soul of a great, that's what it was, soul of a great hero, okay. Good to know. Yeah. Hello, KK thanks for dropping by. How's it been? Ah, see you were taking a nap. That's good. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to darkness. Starring Tova, Stella Bears, Giant Stella Bros, skeleton archers who can't aim, and of course, our holy invader, who died within 5 seconds of spawning. Honestly, Katie Sparks, if you haven't, if you've made that clip record, you should definitely share it, because it's... I'm sorry to hear that, Katie Sparks. Is it just the stress from school, or is there other stuff going on? I see. Well, it's important to take care of yourself. Yep, this is... Now we've officially reached Dark Souls. This is quite dark in this area. Indeed. Alright. I'm thinking... Do we want a bunch of Twinkling Titanite, or do we dare go to... Is this one of the rare instances where we actually do the unspeakable act of leveling up? Yeah, it's been quite a while since we leveled up. We could always use more endurance. Or do we dare get some Twinkling Titanite? Because we get a lot of Twinkling Titanite right now. With your identity and whether you're too accepting or not accepting enough. Okay. I mean, I guess, do you mean like accepting of yourself as who you are, or do you mean accepting of others or of who they are? There's, you know, identity can be a tricky subject to try and wrestle with, especially if you're discovering new things about yourself. But it's also a thing worth understanding, because the better you understand yourself, of course, the better you'll be able to adapt your life to accommodate whoever you are. Speaking of those things. Oh, wow. So, we're still getting a pretty massive buff from strength. Like that, like 19 damage just from base stats is not is a non-trivial amount of damage. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Because right now I don't have much of an idea of what you mean by the tasteless parts. And if you're not comfortable sharing that, again, that's perfectly fine. But if you want support or perspective, we're always happy to help. You also get new slots. Might be. Decisions. I mean, we got a much larger equip load, which would be nice. And more stamina. I think... Okay, fair enough, J.J. Sparks. Well, I guess with making others happy, it's important to treat others the way you would want to be treated. And that's the golden rule. I will mention, though, that it's also important not to exert yourself to the point where you neglect your own self-needs. And I know, me especially in the past, I've been guilty of that. Like, I'll care so much about how others are doing things like that I'll completely forget about myself. And that's not healthy at all, because then you wear yourself out and then you're less able to help others. So it's kind of like a negative self-reciprocating cycle. That doesn't mean... Now, that's not me saying you should just only care about yourself and never care about anyone else. No, that's bad. But what I'm saying is... Like in a video game where you have to build up yourself to the point where you can be stable. In life, you need to make sure that you're able to accommodate your needs. You're able building yourself up to be in a stable cycle, and then you can go out into the world and help others, help your community in such a way that you're able to. And that's much more sustainable in the long term. Okay, so I know I was just saying there trying to think of what to do with all these souls, and I think what we'll do is we have a couple of weapon classes left, and I want to make sure that every weapon class has at least one solid option that we've either maxed out or are close to maxing out. To that end, I think it's high time that we take some inventory of what we got. So in terms of yep, exactly, KJ Sparks. So the Divine Ember. Anyway, so first thing we're going to do is take a look at our weapons. We need, I think we've already maxed out the Silver Knight straight sword, so that'll cover us there. With axes, we've got the Gargoyle axe maxed out, so that's good. Ultra great swords, we've almost maxed out the Black Knight great sword, so that'll work. I actually think, I mean, bows, we do need to get the composite bow up to plus 15, but in order to do that, I think we're going to have to do some grinding back in the new Londo runes, get some more Titanite jumps. Unless, chat, you know of a better place to get Titanite jumps, that would be my first go-to spot. Yep, and that's also true, Drakor. Great hammers. We'll need more dragon scales, which again we'd have to go to near the new Londo ruins for that. I'm just trying to think of how we spend our souls, and catalysts can't be upgraded. So really, the only outstanding thing that's really behind, I think, are great axes. So we should probably focus on upgrading that. To that end, what does it take to upgrade our great axe? So we actually need to invest a lot in this. Okay, let's set this up. Buy a Titanite shard. Remind me, Record, does the giant blacksmith sell large Titanite shards? Yes, he does. Okay, good. That'll do nicely then. Where is our great axe? I know you're here, great axe. Stop hiding. Good to know, Darkor. Thank you for clarifying that. Great axe. What does it take to upgrade this thing? We just need 4 Twinkling Titanites. Okay. Alright, looks like we're heading to the giant blacksmith then. Made sense, Sharpcore. YOLO! Who needs the stairs when you have gravity? Alright, Copper Nicholson, right now we're just spending a bunch of souls on some much needed upgrades to prepare for, I guess, late game and end gamey stuff. Oh dear. Attack! Attack! There we go. Let's go. Yep. Also true. JJ Sparks, also true. Okay, so we need a bunch of these. Oh, first let's get 4 of these, since these are expensive. Need 2, 2, 3. Alright, let's max out the Black Knight Greatsword. We need one more. Now we'll need the Titanite shards. Oh, we'll need Titanite chunks now, so... that'll be a process unto itself for sure. But yeah, if we see our attack range right now, it's almost 600. So just to have an idea of how strong the Black Knight Greatsword is. The fact that our attack range is almost 600 and we don't have anywhere near like endgame these stats in terms of like high strength, and we haven't maxed out like our strength multiplier modifiers yet. This is very good. Nope. Sounds to me like someone is trying to make themselves feel better about themselves by trying to belittle others, and I do not think that's a good thing, because not only does it mean that you're putting others down, like that's just bad in general, but it also means that that someone isn't self-reflective enough to really not only look at themselves when they're wronged and be able to reflect and become a better person that way, but also you're not able to really celebrate your accomplishments as well either, because you just aren't willing to put in that perspective to really look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, what did I truly accomplish today? So that just seems to be my 2 cents on the situation, is they would be far better off trying to build others up and build up with each other together than they would be if they were simply trying to continue to belittle others to make themselves feel better about themselves. Now, where are we supposed to go? Oh, actually, first, can we level up? Just shy of the souls, but that's an easy fix. Nice, there we go. And to that, Copper Nicholson, I'd say take it with a grain of salt. If a group of people approach someone that isn't willing to face reality, and they still don't face reality, then you don't have to put up with their fantasy. You should just focus on, everyone else should focus on supporting each other, and going on from there. Now, what's a break strength? Yeah. Oh wow, we're at that point. Yeah, we're at that point of diminishing returns, seemingly. Let's do endurance. Yeah. All right. Well, chat, the time has come. We shall equip our stealth setup. So, got our ring of fog. We have our slumbering dragonfrest range. We're going to move very slowly, but that's okay. We're going to be very, very sneaky. Okay, I was curious if we could sneak past it. We can't. It was worth a shot. I'm glad we spent all those souls. Yeah. There we go. Well, and that's the thing, Rekor. In a situation where you're dealing with someone who's living in a fantasy like that, what you do is you confront it directly, not just alone, but with a group of people who recognize, hey, this isn't right, and you either need to get out of this fantasy land and start living in reality, or you gotta go, or because we're not putting up with it. And then once they realize that whatever antics they did before isn't going to work anymore, then they're either going to leave, or they're going to try to do other stuff, or they're going to get very angry and try to get your attention. But if if the group of people know they're right and they do not yield, eventually they're going to move on to somewhere else, or they're going to get hold on, or eventually they're going to have to recognize that what they've been doing up to that point isn't going to cut it anymore, and they gotta quit it. But at the same time, it's very easy to get into the pattern where you're just passive, or you just ignore things hoping that they'll change, or hoping that they won't bother you in a particular situation. But that's the mistake, because if you're passive about it, or you're half-hearted about it, they will just continue to do it over and over again. You've given them no reason to change, because they can still act the way they do, and there's no, and people are still putting up with it. I think of the story of, this is more of a general story. Imagine you have someone in, and bear in mind this is something I've heard about from someone else. It isn't something I've actually experienced. But let's say that there was a narcissist who wanted to be in upper management at a company somewhere, and their management style is to pit people against each other and basically try to tear them down, in effect causing harms to the company by pitting employees against each other. or and trying to always make themselves seem like the hero, or seeming like they need to solve everything. Well, what can happen in that situation is if employees, you know, if your fellow coworkers continue to be passive towards this person, or continue to try to ignore it, or sometimes even can try to support this person in indulging their fantasies, then what you end up with is the company becomes a toxic environment that eventually self-implodes. And then the narcissist moves on to do something else, but the company's damaged and everyone else is harmed by it. On the other hand, if the employees and other coworkers band together or call out the narcissist for what they've done, they cite at least 3 specific examples of unacceptable behavior, and then they demand change, or at the very least to tell them that this isn't going to cut it anymore, that again, that this isn't right, and you're not going to be able to do this anymore. Then what happens is either the narcissist gets in line, or they leave, because you're not going to put up with it anymore. Does that make sense, Copper Nicholson? Now, I'm not sure for how much any of that applies to your situation. I'm just saying in the most general terms. So that's how I see that's how I see situations that at least sound like that. Oh, you're right. You are 100% right, Drekor. I missed the bonfire. And we don't want to have to do the big walk around in the event that... I mean, we just thanks for that, Drekor. Appreciate it. Now we got 15 flasks. I know it seems like we'll have a ton of souls by doing this, and it might seem like a shame to lose it, but you have to remember it doesn't take that long to defeat these things with the Ultra Great Sword, so it's and we also got yeeted, even though that's not the right way. I do these things to myself unintentionally. It's all good. I want at least one attempt against Nito tonight. Is that too much to ask? Might need to adjust search position. Good to know. Thanks for the tip, Grekort. Alright. So the plan is... drop that. Get out our... Dragon Tooth. I will say the Dragon Tooth is a lot of fun to use, especially two-handed, because as you can see, the first attack's a bit slow, but once you get it going, you can just kind of bop it around over and over and over again because of all that momentum. Such a creative idea for a... No! Cavern! Curse you, Cavern! It was indeed Copper Nicholson, it was indeed a big claw. Oh yeah, fair enough, Copper Nicholson. And it can certainly be frustrating if a loved one is exhibiting behaviors that are not conducive to familial support. But it's all... Oh wow, they don't see me. Interesting. Oh, nope, now I see. Well, that guy sees me. Oh dear. Run, 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 run. The real challenge of the Nito boss fight is going to be actually getting to the Nito boss fights. Why are there so many pinwheels? Is there any way to make them stop? Enter the fog gate, enter the fog gate. Okay, we're done. We are dead, chat. Oh yeah, we are fat rolling. Is there anything about that? Not really. If we want to be invisible, we'll have to do this, so... Listen, if we're gonna be fat rolling anyway, we might as well embrace it, so you know what? You know what that means, chat? It's time! It's time! We're pulling it out again! Actually, wait. No. We can't. Because if we're fat rolling, that means we're going to absolutely get... Actually, can a fat roll avoid Nito's sword? As thought. Well, regardless, this will give us a fair amount of poise. Let's get our regular equipment back. I'm thinking about it, because we do need to be able to dodge Nito's sword. If we can't dodge Nito's sword, that's a problem. I think we're just above the mid-roll section, so well, Copper Nicholson, I'd strongly encourage you to keep searching, and I wish you all the best with that. Ooh, that sounds like fun, Titus parts. I know, we're literally 0.1 above our mid-roll. We just need to find some... Well, actually, do we really need this? Nah. What's our normal headgear weigh? It's probably... Oh, it's pretty light. Hey, mid-roll! Let's go! That's better. Only thing I'm realizing now is that's actually a pretty steep drop. Alright, Firekeeper Tova versus Nito. Let's see how this goes. Who dares disturb my nap time? Is it you, Firekeeper? No? Then you must perish. Nito. This way. Hello. Oh, I see what you mean by getting stuck on the skeleton, Stratcor. Okay. Yeah, he can't move. Let's, wait for it. Okay, I mistimed that hard. Nito? Come get us, Nito. Please. Can he even come get us? Go on. Nito. Do I have to go to the other side, Retgor, or? Come on, Nito. Get over here. I am so bad at timing that. I don't... Nito! Come on! Okay, now here we go. Okay. That's more like it. Hello, Nito. Such a cool design though, isn't it? Oh wait, no, I forgot he's going to go for his yeets. I forgot that was a thing. I should have just run. That was my fault. Wait for it. Still don't quite have that attack down yet, but we'll make do. Illusions. Attack! Tova! Gotta love all that damage though, right? Come on, Tova, you can do it! One more. One more. Let's go! Bye-bye, Nito. There's the Paladin Legend. First try! I forgot to equip the Silver Serpent Rain. Oh well, I consider that an accomplishment. Just that fight usually gives me a lot of trouble. Like, you guys were right. This combination made that fight way easier. With those rings. But of course now we must bid adieu to Great Hammers, one of my favorite weapon classes in this game. So goodbye, Dragon Tooth. I'll miss you. Alrighty. Your pancaking prowess will not be forgotten, indeed. But that down, we have the ultra great swords for that too. Well, chat, you know what this means. We have... Let's see. All we got left is Gwyndolin, the DLC bosses, and which are optional, by the way, and the final boss. So, I can't believe we're at this point of the game already. Yeah, so I was looking at the numbers. I'm like, 6 weapon classes? Who am I forgetting? I'm like, oh yeah, Gwyndolin exists. I forgot he existed. Now, I was promised a Sanctus. Is it down here somewhere? Or am I missing it? It drops from Leroy, who we kicked off a cliff. You guys... Do you guys think it would respawn on the cliffside, or probably not? I know to assume not, but we should at least check. Oh, we might have lost a unique shield, but we'll... It's not the end of the world, it's just... It's really not the end of the world, just would have been nice to have, but it's definitely not 100% necessary. I think a quick run to that cliffside is in order because, let's face it, Right. Where is it? There we go. You say all the cave entrances we were like, okay, well, let's go to the cave entrance first. I didn't see anything over there, but we'll chat, and if not, I'll just quit out and see if that does anything, because we did just kick him off a cliff, so that's could be potentially problematic. I do not like being chased. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. I think something ran off a cliff, so... Let's see. Not seeing anything there. Nothing over there. Okay. Let's try quitting out and see if that fixes it. Yeah, nah, Director, no need to do that. That would... I think that wouldn't really be keeping with the spirit of the run. That there's supposed to be no outside assistance here. I know we technically defeated it, but... It's my own fault for not realizing the consequences of that. So, we'll live with it. So I vote we bone out. Thunder Souls. And go battle Gwyndolin and then call it a night, I'd say. The real question, of course, what to use against Gwyndolin? Because, I mean, my goodness, we are getting down to it. Honestly, I think straight swords would be the thing to use against Gwyndolin, because everything else I feel is in a... Well, either straight swords or great axes. Because, I mean, if we just got great axes out of the way, we won't have to worry about upgrading it. And I feel like the Silver Knight straight sword's great. We have some really solid axes. Fine and ultra great swords. Love my bows. Catalysts are fine. So... yeah, alright, great axes it is then. So that we can save on the level up costs. Where is my great axe? There it is. The irony is the great axe is smaller, it has less range than the axes we have, but whatever. It probably has more to do with the size and weight of the thing. Oh, sorry. You're right, chat. I apologize about that. What? I think we were due for that. I like how I just walked in and I'm like, okay, surely nothing could go wrong. Yeet. Well, that went from 100 to 0 real fast. Listen, after pancaking so many skeletons, it's only fair that we got pancakes there. Yep, indeed, KJ Sparks dead. Try this again. There we go. Let's go, Perry! Get out of here! Parrying is so satisfying when it happens. It's so sad when you mess up. Oh yeah, I think attitude record, but it's that makes all the more satisfying when it does hit. It's like, oh yeah, we gotcha. Hello, sir. So since we basically have all of our weapons upgraded, I actually think it would be more prudent to upgrade our armor. Buy a couple of these, some of these. I want to start reinforcing the maiden armor set. In preparation for endgame. All right, chat. Pull that up there. Oh no, William, Alvin, and Sarah? That sounds terrible. What monstrosities do you have planned, Copper Nicholson? Alright, just like that. I think Tova now has her true Firekeeper outfit, so I like the maiden outfit. It's very, very, I guess, holy, shall we say. Run. We're mid-rolling still. Do I have the... I do. Wow, it really is just that heavy. Okay. I mean, we could always just drop the shield because we're going against Gwyndolin. There we go. Yeah, the stealth strat is pretty overpowered for Nito. It kind of completely breaks the battle. Well, it doesn't Titus doesn't completely break the battle, but definitely makes it much easier because it's just a battle against Nito himself and not Nito and his minions. No, Copper Nicholson, no, that's awful. Bad. Okay. So let's equip the Dark Moon Seance range. I only need to equip it to open the door, right? I don't need to have it on for the actual event. Ah. Alright, sounds good. In that case, we'll get our Chloranthy range. And I equip the Grass Trust Shield without over-encumbering myself, I wonder. Probably not, but we will see. Yeah, no, we can't. But too heavy for that. Alright, chat.
This is the tomb of the great Lord Gwyn. Tarnished it shall not be by the feet of men. If thou
I'm a woman.
disciple of the dark sun,
Oh, whatever.
cast aside thine ire. Hear the voice of mine self, Gwyndolin, and kneel before me.
I mean, we could kneel. Nah.
What foolishness! Why trespasseth upon the great Lord's tomb, whilst thou art a disciple of the dark sun? Mark the words of mine self, Gwyndolin. Thou shalt not go unpunished.
Longest hallway of all time, chat. Where'd he go? Oh, he's way down there. And now, chat, this is basically what this fight devolves to. It's... What?! I forgot he didn't do that. Okay, well, now I think about it, rolling doesn't really matter that much in this fight, so... What matters more is just stamina management and getting over there. Ow! Oh, okay, that just goes through everything. Understood. I do not remember that attack. Oh, he's going for the... I see. No! Come back! Come back! Can we really? So we can actually sit down through the arrow attack. Good to know. I'll try to do that because this is definitely... I find it ironic that we beat Gravelord Nito first try, but Gwyndolin gives us trouble. I guess that's just the nature of a run like this. Because Gwyndolin is not exactly known as a hard boss. Okay, we definitely can't zigzag through that stuff. I mean, soul arrows aren't exactly... Oh, I see what you're saying about the zigzag Stratcore. Thanks for the tip. Okay, we got two. That's good. This is honestly like a Sonic the Hedgehog boss, if I'm being honest. Because, like, this is basically what most modern Sonic the Hedgehog fights devolve to, is running down a long corridor towards the boss. as it tries to stop you from approaching it. No! Get back here, you cowards! Alright, got him. No, Copper Nicholson. So you're thinking of the Metal Sonic from Sonic CD, I'm assuming. I wouldn't consider it that. I mean, when I think of Metal Sonic, I always think of Metal Sonic from Sonic Heroes, personally. I think that's the most iconic version of Metal Sonic. And the Metal Sonic fight you're referring to, Copper Nicholson, isn't really a fight, it's just a chase. A platforming section, if you will. Whereas this is an actual fight with a health bar and things like that. Nope. Okay. Come on. Got him!
Oh, heretic, swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
Nah. I'm alright, Hollow. You can't really do much more than me. Can't really do much more than me than that. I will make this bonfire holy. It is you who is the heretic soul, Gwyndolin. Yeah. I also like the fact that the whole hallway is just an illusion. It's actually not that long, but just Gwyndolin makes it seem infinite. Ah, that's where we got this. Unfortunately, we can't use it, even though I love this thing, but that's all good. Also, we must bid goodbye to Great Axes. Which were pretty solid. Unsurprisingly, the Great Axes are great weapons. So, yeah, chat. We just have the final boss and the DLC potentially. Of course, the DLC is optional. We can always back out on that and just focus on the final boss. No, they were more than alright. I like the Great Axes. That's where we get the brass armor set. That's good. Bye-bye, chair. And there is nothing. I see. Not really, Copper Nicholson. Though there are plenty of hackers and modders who've done stuff in Dark Souls. Oh, right, also. Bye-bye, Great Axe. Hello. All reliable. There's also a catalyst. There's also a bit more endurance for the road. And alrighty. So, I guess, Rekor, if I want to go to the DLC, where would I want to work to start next stream? It's in Dark Group Basin. Okay. So we'll go to Andre's then, and I just go from there next stream. Alright, chat. Yes, Copper Nicholson, we've been over this. You're rewarded with fast travel systems are reward for being a particular boss in the game, around the middle point of the game. So until that point, you can't fast travel. Understood. Alright, well, I will start to wrap things up then. So if you're watching here on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a raid and tell us some raid messages. If you're watching us on YouTube and you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to YouTube. It's free to subscribe to YouTube. You can always change your mind later, and it's a great way to show support. So if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have an awesome night.